Good morning, friends. In today's video, we're gonna play a little game of pretend. You see, right now it's like 100 degrees outside my front door and humid as all get out. And if I walk out, I will literally wilt right in front of you. So here's what I wanna do. I wanna pretend that the air is crisp outside. I wanna pretend that the leaves are changing colors. I'm on a hayride surrounded by pumpkins and drinking some apple cider or a pumpkin spice latte, just like the one that my local coffee shop was so nice to make for me this morning. Sounds lovely, right? I know intellectually that we shouldn't rush the seasons, that we should try to find the good in all of it, but y'all, it's Texas and I'm hot and I'm craving some fall temperatures. So in today's video, we're gonna create two very different garlands. One for our living room mantle. That one is gonna be kind of a whimsical design. And then our dining room mantle, which is gonna be a little bit more traditional. But both, I think, are gonna give that warm, cozy feel that we want as we transition from summer into fall. Okay, so for the living room mantle, it is gonna consist of two different components. One is this garland that you can buy all year round. I got it at 40% off, the extra ones that I needed. They're $19.99 normally, but I already had two of them. And so to complete this look, I bought two more at 40% off. I could have waited until they were 50% off, but here lately I've noticed that they're not going 50% off quite as much as they used to. 40% seems to be like their new number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these in half, and then that's going to help me to create this sort of draped effect that I'm going to do on the mantle. And then I picked up a few of these this year. I've never done these before, but they're sort of like these little pods, and I thought they were so pretty. And so maybe they're like wheat pods. I think maybe that's what it's supposed to be. Their normal price is $7.99, and right now, of course, they're 40% off. So I think I grabbed 4 of those as well. And what I'll do is I'm just gonna pull these off of these larger stems so that I can tuck them in where I want them to go. And they're just gonna be interspersed with the greenery. To help keep the lengths of garland in place, I'm using small 3M hooks all along the top of the mantle and spacing them just about 2 inches from the edge of the mantle. I tried to do this look without them, and it ended up being just too difficult to keep the pieces in place. Everything just kept shifting. I've never done a garland like this before, but I really like it. I think it's a great solution if you want to do something dramatic that will have a big impact, but you don't necessarily have a lot of space on top of the mantle for various decor pieces or a thicker garland. Since our frame TV is right above the mantle, I don't have a ton of that workable space to decorate without it interfering with everyone's view of the TV from wherever they're sitting on the sofa. I think this look could be really beautiful all year long too, just adding more greenery and taking the wheat pods off, of course. I have a feeling I'm going to be having a lot of fun playing with this look for quite a while. So for the dining room mantle, it's going to be simple as well with just two components. One of which are these fall leaves from Hobby Lobby. I had 3 bunches of these from last year, so I only bought 1 extra to complete this look that I have planned. And then I have 3 of these from last year as well. They are still sold. Sorry, I got it on my face. They are still sold at Hobby Lobby this year in the fall department. So I will link all of these as best I can in the show notes. But these are just going to add a little pop of green into the leaves, which I think kind of helps to transition everything from summer to fall. For this particular look, I'm leaning a bit more heavily into fall with the neutral colored leaves as the focal point. But with the feathery grass pieces that I'll be adding in, I think it will still be a great look for a late summer, early fall mantle. I already had all but one of the leaf stems on hand from last year, so that helped in my decision-making process for this particular look. I'm already thinking, however, about how I can take out the grass pieces and replace them with berry stems or some other fall stem when I'm ready to lean a little bit more heavily into fall. I think there are so many fun directions you can go with these leaves as your base, or you could just use the leaves on their own. That would be really pretty too. I really like these leaves because the stems are so easy to move and bend around into the directions that you want them to go. Alternating the direction of these stems also helps, where I have some going in one direction and then the others going in the opposite. I also wanted to mention, and this goes for any garland really that you're putting together that has more than one component, it is always a good idea to try to weave your accent pieces in and out of whatever your base is. This will help it have a little bit more of a natural look. I also had a few of these little leaf picks left over from last year, and they worked really well for filling in some of the gaps. Okay guys, that's it for this week's video. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. I hope that it provided at least a little bit of inspiration for you for when you are ready to decorate for fall, even if that isn't just yet. So thank you guys so much again for watching. Make sure to do all the YouTube things if you enjoyed this video. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you all so much just for clicking on this video. There is a ton of amazing home decor content out there on YouTube, and I am honored that you clicked on my video. So until next week, y'all, bye now.